Alright, what is going on, guys? This is GM Bush back with another video. Today I'm gonna start probably what will end up being maybe a once or twice a week series, just kind of looking at the market of Madden, some tips and tricks to make coins. Um, Not so much in the sense of sets and all that, but just how the market's gonna adjust for the upcoming week, some things that might go up that you could invest in, and things like that. Of course, there's a no money spent team, so I'm trying to do my best to invest and make the right decisions as well. So a lot of these tips I'm going to be using as well. It doesn't mean they're always going to be right because of course I'm not a genius. I can't see the future, but of course, I trust these based off of the knowledge I have of the Madden market. Um, so first thing I really want to look at that I think is probably going to be more of a little bit of a longer term investment, but I think could really hit big for some people is a Patrick Mahomes power up. So right now he's going for about 4,500. He was going for about 2K earlier. So he's already gone up enough that like you could sell it and make profit. I mean, realistically, you sell him now, that would be 2K profit if you bought him at 2K, which isn't bad, but like if we're being honest with ourselves, this card's just going to keep going up. I fully expect it, whether it be next week or 2, 3 weeks, whenever it may be, it's going to be 15, 20K. That's like my honest guess. Once people stop ripping packs as much, especially with the pre-order packs, a lot of people went with the Chiefs, just causing them to be really cheap. Don't be surprised if his price does go down on launch night. Just because more people, or on the second launch night when people who didn't get the deluxe editions get it, just because again, they're going to be getting some pre-order packs too. Not as many, but a lot of people just opt for the Chiefs because of Tyreek and Mahomes, and he's going to get pulled a lot, and he might drop a decent amount again. But this is the first one I would kind of keep my eye on, I guess. The second one I want to go over, and this one's a little more up in the air. It's already started to rise, but you could look at Lamar Jackson. I don't know what I would expect him to go up to, but there is potential because earlier today and last night he was about 13K. Just because everyone got him with the deluxe edition, they're going to be trying to sell him off because the power up is actually it's not Nat. So if you got the deluxe edition or the MVP edition of the game, um, you did get his core elite and his power up with his power up being auctionable. So you could invest in these. I don't think he'll go up to an extreme amount, but at the same time, one, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes up to 20, 25K. And the other thing is, which I have to go to my binder to show you, is it is looking like we're going to get a new Lamar card actually very early on. Um, there's a couple power-ups out there that have this little hint of it, and if we look at his card here, you're going to see, I believe it's in here. It says nothing to see here, achieve 90 overall. So not every card has this. This is clearly, hey, there's a promo coming. He's going to get a, what would that mean? That would mean a 89 overall card, 90 overall card. Um, so the second that card gets announced officially, do not be surprised if his power up goes up even more because the people who don't have him right now, the people who didn't get the MVP edition, are 100% going to be buying in. 100% going to want him. He's going to be the best QB in the game. Once he hits a 90 overall, he can get Escape Artist, and it's just not going to be. I mean, that's even a decent price right there. But once he gets to Escape Artist, it's just going to be. He's going to be the best QB in the game. It's not going to be close. Um, Besides that, I would say with launch night approaching, people are starting to build coin stacks, buying cards. When the game first drops, if you pull an 87, you just throw it up because you need the coins. You just want to get the coins as quickly as possible. But then as the game kind of goes on, people start to acquire coins. These cards need to go up in price. So these 87s, I expect them to basically any card that's like the best at its position or um, maybe a bigger name card, I would fully expect to go up in price. An example of someone who's not an 88 overall, who has already gone up in price, is Quentin Nelson here. I bought two of him yesterday for 65K, and he's already up to about 90. It just kind of goes to show that over this week, expect these cards to go up. If you have these coins, I'd invest in some of these cards. I'm not going to give any specifics just because I don't want to I don't want to lead you down a completely wrong path, but for example, someone, as an example, again, this is no guarantee. Von Miller, he's gone up a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if he hit like 110, 120, maybe a little higher. I wouldn't go much higher than that. Um, as well as um, Ramsick, I believe is how you pronounce it, and Schwartz. Schwartz is a little more only just a pass protector. This Ramchick Ramsick, he can do both. So he is definitely a little bit of a better right tackle for the run game. But both of them, I would say, there is a solid chance that they could go up in coins. And then the last thing for a tip in the market and everything else with the game having just come out, please, please, please check your binders. Look at the golds you have. They might not think that they go for much, but I was doing this work done set yesterday, right? And this gold down here, he is like the prime example. Kendall Beckwith. I don't even know if he's going to be up, but we'll see. Yeah, 60 to 70K for this guy, and he actually sells for 50 to 60K. Like, he is selling at that price. This is not just people trying to scam, run the coins up on a card, make you buy it. No, he actually sells for that much. And last night, right before the game officially dropped for those with the special editions, I was checking, it was the last card I needed. There was none up. And then someone put him up for 2K, bought him instantly, got him, finished the set. If you check your binders, there's a lot of golds like this. Now, he's probably like one of the more expensive ones, but I also know, I think his name, J.R. Sweezy over here, this guy, I've had a couple of him. 11K for a gold you might not even be using. So, checking your binders, I can't recommend it enough. I know a lot of people just take the golds and they exchange them for elites, or they quick sell them. That's not the worst idea in the world, but check their value before you do so. Um, it's not, because if you trade up, what is it? I think it's 5 higher overall golds, 4 higher golds for an elite, maybe even 6. If one of those is a 10K card, you've immediately lost so many coins, no matter who you pull. I don't think there's any 80 to 82 overall elite that you can justify pulling and saying, okay, that putting in that 10K gold was worth it. So that is definitely something I would keep an eye out. And then finally, the last thing, just another coin. These cards are very expensive right now. Is if we come any 77 overall. Now I know if I go to any position, wide receiver, they're normally pretty cheap. 77 overalls, no matter the position, are going for a lot right now because they go into the team builder sets where you can get the free 84. It must be a 77 plus. So the cheapest 77 plus I see right now is 6K, and it just sold instantly. So you're looking at 6K for a 77. All those free packs that you might have opened on the launch night, let's say you pulled 10 of them, that's 60K that you made just off those packs. I can't recommend it enough. I didn't really pull any good elites in my packs, but I just sold a bunch of golds, made a good amount of coins. You can see I've built a team. I got a couple things I'm invested in, one of which, big one being Mahomes. Not a lot of them, but I'm slowly building up the coins. I went all out on a team right off the bat because I still have a lot of solos to do. But yeah, those are just a couple things to keep an eye out. If I see anything drastically changing, I'll keep you guys posted. Also, it doesn't look like we're going to get any new content until the official launch day, but we should be getting Legends this upcoming weekend, as well as there was kind of a rumor going around that we could see either a promo or, which I'm thinking if it's a promo, it's probably Mutt Superstars again. If not that, maybe some limited times on the official launch night at midnight. So the 28th at 12 a.m. So keep an eye on that. If we do get superstars, all those power-ups, which actually I will quickly say there are some other power-ups besides Lamar. I should have mentioned this. There are some other power-ups that do have that sneaky little thing at the end, basically referencing them getting a new card. I think Tooney might have this. I could be wrong. I can't check it, but I believe guys like him, you can look it up. It's all over Reddit and stuff. There's a lot of guys who have that card art. So don't be surprised if they get new cards, and if they get new cards, all those power-ups, I would expect them to go up a decent amount. But yeah, that's gonna be it. That does it for me. Um, just a side note, I want to thank everyone for all the support the past couple of days starting the channel. It's been pretty nuts, and I'm gonna probably try and do videos every day. Especially while there's content. The only thing I do want to say is this upcoming week I got a lot going on, moving into college and such, getting tested for the virus before I officially move in. So it's a couple busy days. Um, so I apologize if I don't get a video out every day this week, but I would say starting for sure starting next week, videos every day. Um, whether it be tips, coin making methods, um, team updates, maybe gameplays. We could go do the yard, whatever you guys are looking for. Let me know down in the comments below. Um, what you might be interested in looking at. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Have a good one, guys.